Hey y'all, welcome back to Resin Me Up. It's probably a little noisy in here because I've got some, I got two resin curing machines going at the same time. So hopefully you can still hear me. I changed microphones so to the other one that has a little bit better noise canceling. So here's what we're going to do today. We're going to play, just play. That's all we're going to do is play. So, you guys have seen Michelle at Glitz and Glitter do her little, marbling with all of her leftovers all the time whenever she uses pastes. So today we're going to do that because I've been dying to do this, and I've had this thought in my mind for quite a while now, but I just haven't had the opportunity to test this. Well, yesterday when I had did the blooms, I had some resin left over, and I was like, why did it get quiet in here all of a sudden? The air purifier went back to normal because I was using alcohol. But anyway, when I had resin left over from my blooms yesterday, I poured some of that in the bottom of here. Now, here's what we're going to do, because I told you I'm going to be using this bowl a lot. So, focus, Mary. Focus. Focus, young grasshopper. Focus. So what I've done is I've mixed up some resin, about 6 ounces, and I've divided it into 4 cups because I want to stay with those same 4 colors: the orange, the cyan, the yellow, and the blue. And I've already used the white, so I can put that away. So here's what I want to do, because I don't want these colors all to muddy together when I put them in 1 cup. We're going to do them one at a time. And the reason why is because yesterday, it's still in the vacuum chamber, so it's not ready to come out yet. I poured it into, I tested it on something else, and so I haven't seen it yet, but I want to see what it looks like through a see-through mold. So just play with me here for a second, okay? So we're going to start with the cyan, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put a drop of this, just a drop. Whoops, 2, up. Stop! I think this needs to be opened because I think the pressure inside of it is too much. There, hopefully that'll stop that. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, let me leave the lid undone on that for a second. Okay, didn't mean to do that. So now I'm just going to take my stick. I'm going to do like she does. It might have already sunk to the bottom. Well, I can't put it down after I do that because I have to mix it. So we're just going to swirl this or pour this in here. It's all down there at the bottom. And we're just going to pour this in here like this. There's our marbling. And we're just going to take this all. We're going to put each cup in there every time. The key is to not let your ink sink. I mean your paste to sink. So there's one color. I figured this bowl would be kind of like the good thing for that. Okay, put that lid back on that one. Now we're going to do the blue. This blue is really strong. We're gonna stir that in. Just like that. And then pour that out. And I'm not adding any more. I'm just letting the white come out at the end, because they're so pigmented. Now we're just going to scrape the rest of this out. Okay, there's that one. And now we're going to go in with the yellow, because I know I can put yellow on top of blue and it'll make green, so it won't clash. I was going to tell Michelle about this, but that girl, I swear, she's so busy. I don't even know how she has time to go to the bathroom, let alone try something new. All right, so now we're going to do the orange. So I thought I would test it, and then she can try it. Right? Right. I mean, it is her technique, not mine. I'm just testing it. Hopefully this will be enough. I can pour this in here. I mean, I have enough room in here for this. Perfect. 6 ounces is what this mold takes. Thought that's what it was, but I couldn't remember. And of course, you know, I didn't write it down. Perfect. And now we're just going to let this cure. And what it did in the other, because I wasn't able to fill the other mold all the way in the vacuum chamber, so I let it. It was in there for like, I don't know, half a day, and then because I'm in no hurry to take it out, and so I let all the air out of the vacuum chamber. And after I got done with these, remember I told you yesterday I had something else to fill up or finish filling. Well, that's what I did with that extra clear resin. I mixed up some more white and let the air out of it, finished filling it, and then filled it back up with air. And so now it's finishing. So what do you guys think? You think this is going to look cool? I mean, essentially it's just a marbled layered dish, but I want to see if the colors are going to intertwine with each other. You know what I'm saying? Since they're pastes, I mean, all paste should, I mean, look at it. It's doing it. Like right there. See all those? They're like intertwining with each other. So I want to see what it looks like when it's all intertwined together. These pastes are really cool. If you guys haven't got a set of these, you really should, because they're really versatile. They're smooth, and they mix up nice, and I really like them. Really, really like them. I can't stop playing with them. That's how much I like them. All right, guys. I will see you guys back on Demold, and we'll see how this turns out. Hopefully, it'll be a good little test, and then maybe Michelle can try it on something. Yeah. All right. We'll be back. Bye. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to Resin Me Up. So today, our Let's Resin mold is turtles. And they're little ones, little guys. What did I do with that box? Oh, yeah, I set it over here. Now, it didn't come with anything, I don't think. Nope, no instructions, no nothing, so I don't have a clue. It just says 2-piece turtle-shaped resin molds. That's it. I suppose this isn't going to tell me how much they hold either, huh? Well, I've already got the clear in them, and it's already cured. And so here's what I think I want to do today is to keep it simple. It seems like I can never keep anything simple. I've got some of these Mylar flakes that I've had forever and ever, amen. Yes, I know, everything I have, I've had forever and ever, amen. But, you know, when you go shopping, you tend to pick things up, and then you put it away, and then you forget you have it. And yeah, so, and that's what I've done with these. So I like this color right here. So this is going to be a definite. And then I like this color too. So I was thinking maybe I got out all of them, and I have this orange, I have this color of pink, this color of blue that shifts to a pinky color. I have this red that shifts to a yellow, and then this purple that shifts to, I think it's green or something, I'm not sure. So, but I think I want to use these two. I like those two colors. So I just wanted to show you what I had, because I have lots of them, and I have a couple of bags of each one of them. So it must have been, it is a Temu purchase, so they must have had a hot sale on it or something. I'm not sure, because I have a lot of it. But they are pretty cool color shift glitters. So, I mean Mylar flakes, not glitters. So we'll put those back, and then we're going to use these. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix up some resin. We're going to mix it in with them, and we're going to fill it, and then save some room for some black to go on the back. And then, yeah, that's going to be our effect today. Now, before I do that, because I know I'm going to forget, I want to show you that bowl that we did. Look at that, you guys. Does that look like a tie-dye shirt or what? So before I forget about it, I want to get it out of here and show it to you guys. You guys, look at that. That is so cool. You can see the cyan, the blue, the yellow, and the orange. You can see all of the colors. Isn't that cool? Some of the cyan there. Wow, it does. It looks like a tie-dye shirt. That's what it looks like to me. Now, remember I told you guys I had I love this mold. I had another one that I used some of this stuff in. So it's a giant turtle. So let's get it out of here and see what it looks like that. See if it looks like a tie-dye shirt too. Sure enough does, except for it's crystally. Look at that. That is so cool. See, this is what I had to pour on top of it. And I put this in the pressure pot. So it is completely bubble free. Wow, that is so cool. Look at that. You can really see all of those colors in there. That is neat. That is really neat. I like that. Those little crushed diamonds in there, even picked up some of that. That is cool. Look at that. I can't remember. Does he have eyes? I think he does. They're little diamond thingies right there. Very cool. So there you go, guys. Those are some things you can do with that, with those Let's Resin pigment pastes. Aren't they neat? And that's just 4 of the colors. I didn't even use all of them. So very, very cool. I need to get my brush and see if there's any silicone. I've only used this mold 1 or 2 times, maybe once. That's so cute. So we'll set him over here. And yeah, in this bowl, perfect. I love it. Came out really cool. So yeah. All right. And this is the Into Resin mold. I'll put a picture up on the screen as to what it is, what it looks like or whatever. I just got it like a couple of months ago, so I haven't had it very long. But I've got several sizes of this particular turtle. I just love their turtles. So yeah. All right. Well, let me get some resin mixed up for these itty bitty little turtles, and we'll get those poured so they can start to cure. I do have a couple of other, I did a small turtle and a coaster left over because I redid the blooms from yesterday, and they're still curing. I haven't backed them yet. So we're going to see how those turn out too today. So, okay. Well, let me get some resin mixed up and I'll BRB. Okay, y'all, 30 seconds and our resin will be ready to mix. I've mixed up extra in hopes I have enough to back those bloom coasters. So, might as well do those while we're at it, eh? I just love this guy. So cute. And also, I need to put a note in front of myself. I keep forgetting to tell you guys about giveaways. We're going to be doing something different for giveaways. And I'll explain that to you here in a sec. All right. So we have my 2 cups are ready here. Let me do the scrape the sides just to make sure we have everything mixed up properly. We're going to run it through the vacuum chamber anyway. So you guys, I just love that Resiners mixer, the one I reviewed here a couple weeks ago. I finally put my other one, Rest in Peace, to sleep. And for the price, I mean, it's a good little mixer. At least I think anyway. And it has a little light on it and everything. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. That might be too much. All right. Be right back. Look what happened. Oh my gosh. I look away for 1 second and the whole thing overflowed. What a mess, y'all. Good grief. You should see the inside of my vacuum chamber. What a mess. So we're going to have mixed colors, I think, because I had them sitting next to each other. And so, of course, they overflowed into one another. Goodness, I'm just going to change gloves. No sense in even trying to get that off of there. I just thought I'd show you guys I can make lots of messes. Oh my goodness sakes. What a day. It's a mess. All right, well, we'll just get this out of these cups and get them in there, and then we will throw the cups away and clean up the mess after. How's that? All right. So actually, let me just wrap this around there so I can at least keep my gloves clean for a second. All right. So there's our little turtles. And we'll let those cure till they get tacky, and then we'll come in and we'll put a black background on those. I need to get that going before it flash cures on me. Get that on the back of those coasters, and we'll see you guys on Demold. Bye. Hey y'all, welcome back. My table is full. Before I start, I just went out because I had a package. Good grief, I can't talk. Had a package delivered, and I opened it thinking maybe I ordered something from Amazon. Well, anyway, it was not something I ordered, so it must be Happy Mail from someone, but there was nothing inside of it except for what the contents of the package was. So I am assuming someone purchased this for me because it was on my Amazon wish list. It is, and they're really cold because remember yesterday I said it was like 65 degrees. Today it's 33. It's freezing. Welcome to Kansas. But anyway, it's a coaster set, and they're all ocean. One's a dolphin, one's a seahorse, one's a turtle, one's a shark. And they're coasters, and then it comes with the coaster holder. So right now they're just like really cold. So I have them sitting over here next to my curing machine, and I'm hoping that they're going to warm up and go back into shape, because they had them all squished into a bag. And yeah, so hopefully they'll go back into shape. I've wanted those for a long time. They're cute little coasters. Okay, so I backed these, and you guys, I used the 1 hour fast cure from Promise epoxy, and look how the back of that cured. Isn't that weird? I've never seen that do that before. Oh, there's the 2.59 fluid ounces. I had to brush something on it to see it. Yeah. This was left over from this. I mixed up a little too much. Now this one cured just fine. I don't know why that did that. That's weird. So anyway, I've got lots to unmold here on my table. This was leftover resin from the blooms that I just redid. So we're going to see how this turtle looks. Decided to do them all in the little turtles because I thought they were cute. Aw, that one's cute too. And he's just like the big turtle, except for he's little. So he looks cute too, with all those colors in there. He has more of the cyan in his shell, but he's got a nice little colored head, and that's what the bottom of it looks like. I need to go around and clean up the edges. Isn't that cute? Very cute. So there's that. This is the coaster I was telling you about. I poured some in, and this is that holographic one. I was, at that point, I just was trying to get it poured into something because I didn't have anywhere else to put it. This is, I think the last several days I've been filling this up, trying to get rid of extra resin too. So we'll get this out of here too. All it is just clear. And I used the alcohol ink in there, and I just poured it in there. I'm going to see if I can get this to roll. I like this mold, but gee whiz, it's hard to get out. Boom. Jeez. This thing's got such a nice thick round on it. So that's what it is. And see, I had filled it up, and that's where that stopped, and then I finished filling it up. So cute, huh? Oops. That must still be sticky. All right. So there's that. Oh, that's alcohol. I was like, what is that? Okay. So for the stars of the show, let's see what these look like. Hopefully these are good to get out. Jeez Louise. Oh. No, no, no. Those are not ready to come out of the feetsies yet. By any means. Oh, look at that. It's supposed to be cured, but it's not around the feet yet. Let's see if I can get that back in there. It's probably going to make that all messed up. Well, that wasn't a very good choice. Suppose I'm just going to have to get it out of there now, because it's not going to go back in there. except I don't know how to get it off now. Because they're so soft. Ugh. Well, this one's going to be all messed up. It's like taffy. Gosh darn it. Well, y'all. These little feetsies are I ain't taking that one out. That's so disappointing. Look how cute that is. It's so perfect. Yeah, that one's not coming out. We're going to leave it. I wonder why that didn't cure like it was supposed to. That's hard as a rock. This is just like taffy. Huh. Well, that looks perfect. Love that. So annoying. Well, he's not coming out until, because it even feels just a little soft on there. So we're going to wait to demold that. Let me check on the coasters. So disappointing. Okay. While we're waiting on that, maybe I can stick that underneath there. Ugh, why are these coming off? You guys, when I get done with this project today, I'm going to go hide myself. And I'm not coming out for days. Oh. Today has been one of those don't do resin type days. There we go. Just had to get a hold of it. Oh. One. So on this one, you guys, this would have been a perfect bloom. But you know what happened right here? When I went out of the room, I came back in and I was checking it. There was a piece of hair sitting right there. And that resin couldn't bloom through it. So that's why I always say, if you got to move your bubbles out and keep your bubbles out, because the resin can't move through it. It has to move around it. And so that hair was sitting exactly right there. And so I picked it up out of there. And of course it was already too far and it was already done moving. And so it didn't finish closing. Yeah. That was a little frustrating. But there's the orange. Still pretty, even though, I mean, it didn't finish right there. Still pretty. See, and there were two bubbles underneath there. And that's when I say the bubbles will leave holes. That's what happened right there. That would have been a beautiful bloom had those bubbles not been there. And there's a bubble. Or is that on the mold? Yeah, two bubbles right there. Perfect. Would have been perfect. Pigment paste is not like alcohol. Pigment paste works a little different than alcohol. Alcohol inks, I guess I should say. Oh boy, look at that. I don't know why it shifted, but pretty nonetheless. Very pretty. One more. It's the yellow one. Huh, the yellow one did the same thing the blue one did. Shifted for some reason. But pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And they bloomed all the way out to the edge too. Very nice. So there's those done with a black background so y'all could see. I got a little overage on this one. All right, y'all. Well, I'll be back here in a little bit and we'll see if that other turtle is ready to come out of there. I'll get these cleaned up. Okay. All right. BRB. Okay, y'all. This is finally ready, I think. At least it seems like it is. And voila. Perfect. Just so disappointed over my pink one. So you can see that glitter underneath there, or that those mylar flakes. I can get it out of my mouth. So what do you think? Pretty cool, huh? Like it. I don't think I'm going to do anything to its shell. I mean, I think I'm just going to leave it. Definitely think I'm going to leave it. So, everything we did today, guys, we did. Well, I did these the other day, but we demolded these today. 2 turtles, these 2 turtles, which now this one has deformed feet, and now they're cured. Love the look of those mylar flakes in this. Very pretty. This one would have been my favorite, I think. So we've got those. Then we have the redo of the coasters. So those look really nice. Not perfect, but they're nice. This I absolutely love, love, love. And then this was just extra. This, what the heck? This was extra. And this was extra. So everything you see on my table today, these were the only things planned. I redid these. Everything else is extra. What do you think? All right, y'all. Well, you're going to have to leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about all my makes today. And let me know what you think about the remakes of the coasters. And then the turtles, the Let's Resin turtle molds. Just pretend like his feet are normal, okay? And then I love these turtles, how they came out, and the dish and the extras. Yeah. All right, y'all. That's it for me tonight. So remember, stay curious, stay creative, always stay positive, and be kind in your comments, y'all. Cannot believe that I'm revisiting this again. But the thumbnail, y'all. My thumbnail is never going to have my make in it. Ever. Never, ever, ever. Because I did a poll asking everyone if they would prefer to have my make in my thumbnail or not. And the majority ruled not, because everybody would like to wait till the end of the video to see my make. So I will never have my make in my thumbnail. My thumbnails are made by AI, and YouTube offers that when you're creating your video. So it is a YouTube function in the when you're creating your description and all of that stuff. When you go to make your thumbnail, that's who creates it. It's YouTube. And basically they try to come up with something as close to your description and your video and your title as possible. And you know, what started all of this week was my pig and cow. And I mean, it's as plain as day. You can tell that it's AI, guys. Come on. Some of the comments that I've been getting this week, people asking me, you know, well, where's a video for what shows in the thumbnail? Well, there isn't a video, because that is just what it is. It's just very frustrating when, you know, what this is all about is what is contained in the video, not my thumbnail. And, you know, read the title and the description and watch the video, and that's what it's going to be about. You know, if you were standing behind this camera filming for, you know, I started at 7:30 this morning, and it is currently 6 o'clock, and I'm just now finishing my video. And I've been standing here all day, you know, making this video, and now I have to go do probably 3 hours of editing. What I've been asked is that they don't want to see my make in the thumbnail, because they want to wait till the end of the video and to see it. And so they want to watch the video and then see the make at the end of the video. I mean, that's just what is preferred. I tend to do things, you know, for my subscribers the way that they like to have things done. And that's the way they like to have it done. I just don't know what to do anymore, you guys. I just can't, you know, sit in there and read those comments. And when you guys know for a fact that it's an AI thumbnail, and you guys make the comments about, well, you know, why can't you, you know, where is that item that's in your thumbnail? Well, you know that I didn't do that. It's an it's an AI picture. And no, I didn't steal it from anybody else, because somebody made that comment. I didn't steal it from anybody. It's a computer generated image. That's what artificial intelligence is, you know, they're taking the data from my video and the title and everything, and that's how they create an image to suit the video. They give you 3 examples to choose from, and then I choose the image that best fits what I think will work. And, you know, I love teaching you guys. I love doing resin, and I love all of that stuff. I mean, look at all this beauty that I created. And now I have to go and suffer through editing and, you know, most likely creating an AI image in my thumbnail that is not going to be appropriate for you, and you're not going to like it. And, you know, and I don't like that. But so anyway, all right, I'm down. I'm off my soapbox. Just a revolving door with these thumbnails. But I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to find a solution to it. I don't know when or how, but I will figure it out some way. And hopefully it'll be a good solution for everybody. I don't know what. I just don't know what. So, all right, everyone, have a great night. And we will see you tomorrow for another video. One more Let's Resin mold, and I will be done with everything that Let's Resin has sent me. So, okay. All right, everyone, have a great night. See you tomorrow. Bye.